Yo, 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 what is going on, guys? And welcome to another episode of Life of Lomax. I am your Lomax.
Lomax.
And it is April the 20th, 2022, and we're celebrating National Volunteer Recognition Day. So we were trying to figure out how we were going to celebrate this holiday. Marcia's eating candy. Right now we got what you got? M&M's?
M&M's, Snickers.
Yeah, M&M's. Snickers and a Kit Kat. Yeah, we already ate already, so this is going to be, well, you can hear her chew her candy, but yeah, we're not going to be eating this time. And I got my Fiji water. But anyway, so we're trying to figure out how we was going to celebrate this holiday, and we decided that we were just going to recognize ourselves and talk about all of the volunteer work that we've done in the past and have a discussion with you guys on what we've done in the past. So, Marcy, I'm going to throw this off to you, kick this off. Mm-hmm. So what's the first thing that you can think of that we have done as volunteers in the past?
Well, the first thing that I know I've done, probably the biggest volunteer work that I've done, was through my church. I was the head committee person of Habitat for Humanity. Okay. This was before you, right? Did you come at the very end of it?
I don't remember at all.
Okay. So my church, Light of the World, used to partner with Habitat for Humanity, and that's a organization that builds homes for the less fortunate for free. And so I was in charge of that, and so I had to get a lot of volunteers through my church, so I was over it. I had to sign people up for it. I made announcements at church about it. I had a sign-up sheet after church, and I did that probably for about 5 years in a row. And that was probably the biggest volunteer work that I've done. I used to have to go to Habitat for Humanity meetings with other churches, things of that nature. And it was very rewarding, and I absolutely loved it. We actually built the houses.
Nice. And it still stands, right?
Yeah.
Where is it?
We passed it. Remember I always show you? Off the highway.
Isn't it
Illinois, Meridian?
Right, I was going to say something like that.
Yeah, because I showed Gil the house every time I passed it.
Yep.
And so it's so rewarding. I think I like the painting the most. I used to paint, and then they would actually build. We would actually build and hammer stuff and paint and put down the carpet. And actually build the home, and fix it up and everything. And we went to, what was the hurricane at? Louisiana?
You said
Hurricane
where?
Katrina?
Yeah.
What was that? Yeah. And one year we went to Louisiana, and we helped with Habitat for Humanity there in Louisiana. I forgot about that just now as I was talking about it. And we took a bus. It was probably about 20 of us. And we went down there and helped with Habitat for Humanity.
How long does it take to get there?
I don't know.
You don't remember? Okay.
How long would it take?
No, I'm just asking because it sounded like a long road trip.
It probably was. I don't remember how long. But yes, we took a bus. Probably about 20 of my church members. I actually have a video. I don't know where it is. Our guild could insert it. Well, I don't think it was a video. I have a whole bunch of pictures.
Okay.
So that's my main volunteer work that I've done.
Okay. Let's see. For me, the biggest thing I can think of is volunteering for the Democrats here in Pike Township during poll season, where we would, go around, pass out different pamphlets and flyers and things like that for the voters. When Marcy was going for the advisory board, we would go into different neighborhoods and we would pass out literature, put papers in around the mailboxes and at the front door and things like that. So it was many years. I feel like it seemed like a lot of years.
It was since we got married, because I started in 2012.
Right, yeah, so
10 years.
Yeah, so 10 years of us doing that, like at least I feel like we've done it at least twice a year. If it wasn't for Marcia, it was for someone else.
Yep.
So yeah, so that's one of the well, it really is the biggest act that I've done out of volunteering. So
what have you guys done? Have any of you guys did any volunteer work? I'm sure you have.
Yep. If you have, which I'm sure you have, write down below so we can discuss what you guys have done for volunteer. So we can recognize you guys in the comment section. You know what I mean? So let's see, what else was there? So you saying the Habitat of Humanity, meeting for Pike Township.
I know in high school, I was in a club. I think it was called Key Club, Key Key Club.
Okay.
And we used to volunteer a lot at the nursing homes or the senior citizen homes or homeless shelters. And we would go feed the needy, like the homeless shelters, feed the children, and it was only women and children, the one we went to. Feed the mothers and the children, help serve the food. And I remember one year we did caroling. I don't think people do that anymore. For Christmas, go around doing Christmas caroling.
Okay.
And so we volunteered at a senior citizen home, and we was knocking on doors and singing for them. So we did a lot of volunteer work in that club in high school.
I can remember doing a lot of volunteer for your mother's senior apartment home.
Yep.
Like, you know, so a lot of DJing, photos, dance, teaching them line dances, or whatever the new dance, whatever the new dance was.
They get so excited when Gil comes over there and DJs for them and things of that nature.
Playing all the old school and the Motown and things like that, taking them back, you know, during their, you know, 4th of July barbecues or Memorial Day or Labor Day, one of the two, or both. Let's see, what else was there? I remember in high school, I was a part of a group called Vloliday, and we did a lot of volunteer work through that agency. We spent the whole summer in the camps where, since we were in high school, the camps was geared towards those that were in like elementary school, and they would spend the week. They would spend a week with us at the camp, but we would actually stay the entire summer. So we actually literally moved out of our house and went to Riverwoods, which was the camp, and we had our own camp cabins and stuff like that. And then the kids that came would have their own cabins, and they would stay for a week, and then they would go back home. But we would stay. We would only go home Saturday morning. We would go home Saturday morning, and we would come home the next day, Sunday after church. And that was the only time that we would go home so that we can, like, you know, do laundry and get our clothes together to come back. But the cool thing is we stayed there the whole summer, and we volunteered our services to the kids to teach them, you know, how to canoe and, you know, nature walks and different projects, things like that, crafts, music. It was a Christian-based camp, so we did a lot of Bible studies and different services and things like that. We would put on plays and shows, talent shows, and things like that. And it was very rewarding, and I miss it, actually.
That's cool.
I mean, like, that gave me, I can remember feeling the sense of being grown for the first time, where it was like, okay, everybody that was from my high school, from our church, and the surrounding high schools, that we all knew each other. Like, you know, we all had it was like an apartment, which was so dope, because it was like we had our schedule, and then we would go home to our cabin, and we would like chill. There was food, microwaves, TVs, video games. We would, you know, hang out. We was like, you know, they didn't care if we stayed up all night, as long as you was just on time for whatever we needed to do the next day. They gave us full reign to pretty much do, for the most part, whatever we wanted to do as high schoolers. And it was very fun times.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
That sounds real fun.
So, what else was there? Can you think of anything else?
I volunteer a lot at church.
Okay.
Just all my life.
Right.
So it's like volunteering to be in this committee, volunteering to serve for this revival or things of that nature. So all my life, that's pretty much volunteer work.
Yeah.
Being active in church is volunteer work. I used to be the youth minister at my church, and that was volunteer work. So I guess that's considered volunteer, even though you're ministering. Still volunteer work.
All right.
Not getting paid for it. That's all I can think of.
All right. Well, guys, this is going to be a short one. We just wanted to make sure that we continue to post our daily Vlolidays celebrating this holiday. Again, it's April the 20th, 2022, and it is National Volunteer Recognition Day. So we're recognizing ourselves and talking about what we've done in the past, and as well as we're doing right now. And if you guys have done any type of volunteer work, please write down below so we can acknowledge you guys and recognize you guys. So thank you so much once again for watching this video. So you guys be sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share these videos with everybody.
And hit the notification bell.
Yes, and hit the notification bell so that you guys can be notified of all of our future videos. And until next time, folks, peace out, and we will see you tomorrow. Peace out from the Lomaxes.